Woo! Yep, I'm prepared for this one. I dressed up for this one. Alright, so get this, get this. Before I came here, I went out and performed, street perform. I went to go street perform before I came here. It was so amazing. Woo!
Oh, okay. You got your little performance.
Yeah, I went to go street perform. I worked a full day at work, and then after that, I went to a street perform at a liquor store, right outside a liquor store. It was so awesome. Dope vibes. Everybody was so welcoming. Everybody liked it. I did it for about 30 minutes, and then I stormed over here to the studio. Yeah, that's how we do. That's a full day right there, baby. It makes me happy. I want to fall asleep happy tonight. I'm gonna fall good. I'm gonna be getting some good rest tonight. If I do a full day of work and I go do music and then I do some podcasting, yo, I'll be sleeping early in the night, baby. Woo! All right, ArielENT.com, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. That's how we do it. We're going hard in the paint nonstop. Yep, that's right. Let's go. Detroit, where you at? Woo! Welcome, best friends. Welcome, listeners all around the world. It's your boy, Rico Suave, Latino Heat, the most electrifying podcaster in the world, baby. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Yo, we here live right now in Denver, Colorado, February 28th. It's a beautiful day. All right, let's get into it. I got a lot of shows coming up. Make sure you guys check in my social media platforms. Shows are coming up. Booked out, booked out. All right, podcast booked out, booked out. All right, what else we got going on? What are the announcements? 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for all the comments and feedback, all the love. Yes, thank you so much. We're blowing up. Yes, we're blowing up. Yes, we're blowing up. All right, enough about that. Thank you for all the support. Let's get into it. Share this podcast with your friends and family. This is a big deal right now. This is a big episode. All right, enough about that. Let me get on the saddle. From all the way from Flint, Detroit, Cali. Okay, they call her Mrs. Make them bounce. This is a big deal right now. Get a round of applause. Get off your feet for the female bounce recording rap artist, Retro. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. How's Cali?
Yes, sir.
How's Cali?
I mean, Cali's smooth.
Yep.
It's smooth in the way that I thought it would be. I just, I'm figuring out my way through here. I feel like coming from the Midwest to the coast over here, it was gonna be different anyways. But I didn't really understand how much different it would be.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like, it's a different breed over here. Like,
Yep.
it's a different breed. So
Yep.
yeah.
Well, how would you explain that breed? Competition or what? Faster? It's just a lot faster out there.
I mean, I don't want to offend nobody or nothing like that, but where I'm from, it's a lot more genuine individuals, people who really want to, see you win. They want to be, in your circle for great reasons. They believe in you whether you're up or you're down. They're honest with you when they first meet you, like sometimes too honest. They're very blunt, Midwest. And then when I came over here, it was more like everyone was trying to make it. Everybody's trying to be something. Yep. So they keep up all of these personas. And, and I'm a type of person I can unravel you just like that. And it's just been crazy how many people haven't come to me real,
Okay. So. Yep. So we got the difference right there. You've got both worlds. You got the best of both worlds. Okay. From the Midwest to all the way to the West Coast. How long have you been to the West Coast for now? How long?
I moved out here February of 2022. So yeah, about 2 years now.
Nice. Do you go back and visit your family out there in Midwest?
Actually, I did for the entire winter break. I went back out and visited them. So I was out there for almost a month for them. So,
oh yeah. I agree on that. I was from November till till the end of January pretty much. I was on break.
Yeah. Definitely had to go back and see them and talk to them.
Yeah, no doubt. I understand that. Oh man, we got so much to talk about. How's the music scene over there?
So really, like, that's what I kind of said was the smooth part about being in LA because the music scene back Midwest, it's very picky, choosy. It's already selective. They already have the sound they want to hear. You know,
Okay.
if you don't really sound like that, they don't really like love you like that. But I was somebody that was different. So when I hit the scene out in Detroit, they really wasn't shaking ass and bouncing and doing all of that and yop yop yopping. They wasn't doing that. So when I did it, I caught everybody by surprise, and I feel like they were like warming up to me. But it wasn't like when I came out here in LA. When I came out in LA, they gravitated toward me quick. It
Yep.
wasn't like think about it, like you hard, but we don't know. Out here in LA, they're like you, yeah, you know, that type of thing. So that's what the difference is. But
Yo, that's what I saw too. I was like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. That's how I still haven't seen a like that was just super dope stage performance. You were just jeez. I oh yeah, okay, so I learned that from you. So I learned that from you, and actually from you, you're one of them I learned that from. But then another, I think just whatever, I was just there for a while, but there was other rappers that were just getting off the stage and just going around. I learned that from the West Coast. From that one time I was with you guys, I learned that because I bought 100 I got like a 50 foot guitar cord, so I'm able to get off the stage and go out to the fans and start playing and jamming on the guitar. I learned that from the West Coast.
Yeah, that part of like crowd control is something that I think on my very first performance I did that. So it wasn't something that I had to get comfortable with. I did a lot of spoken word growing up, so that whole theatrics and that animation, it's always been in me, and I've been a great public speaker since I was a kid. So I don't know. When I switch over to music, I'm like, oh, this is easy. I'm not using a stage. I don't
Oh
have to.
man. That's so cool. You said, "Oh, this is easy." I get that. That's great. I wish, um, man, we got so much to talk about. I gotta let everybody know where they can support the podcast real quick. This is the promo that my producer is telling me to have to do this real quick, guys. The best way to support the podcast: ArielENT.com. ArielENT.com. Listen to my music, book for the photography, book for the podcast, buy the salsa. ArielENT.com. Okay. Next.
Period.
There it is. Next way to support the podcast is going to the YouTube channel. There you can subscribe for the channel. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of this month. We got 2 more days. We got today and tomorrow. We got today and tomorrow to hit 500 subscribers. We're at 496. Can we do it? Can we do it? 496. Can we do it? 2 days. We're going to get it done. We're going to hit 500 subscribers. You guys watch 1 to 3 episodes a week. We're dropping the live music. We're dropping the live shows down too. We're dropping the live shows down too on the YouTube channel. Check it out. Okay. All right, guys, that's all the announcements. And I just want to do a quick prayer real quick. I'm going to say, thank you, God, our guardian dear, to whom God's love commits us here. Ever this day and night be at our side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. I want to say thank you, God, for having Retro E on the show. All the millions of people tuning in right now for music, for bookings, for safe travels, for family. Glory be to God. Amen. All right, that's the prayer right now. I got to give thanks all day, every second. That's how I do. All right, let's bring our guest back in. Retro E, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and how we can support you, please?
Um, okay. So, oh, I thought I was supposed to be looking at that. Oh, so I'm Retro E. I came from Detroit to LA, like you said, 2 years ago. I started doing music like at the age of like 15, and I did it for a couple years, but then I stopped because I went to college.
Mm,
And when I was in college, I decided to like pursue my basketball career because
mm.
I've been forever since I really can remember. I've been hooping, so that's what I did. I did 4 years um, at Mary Grove back in Detroit. I played ball all 4 years. I ended up going like All American HM out
Dope.
there. After that, I was like, okay, got my degree. Okay, did that. Now what's next, E? Like, what you gonna do? So then I was like, you know what? I kind of miss poetry because I used to do poetry. So I started to get back into spoken word. And that kind of like ignited my music flame again. And so I picked music back up probably a year or so out of college. Um, and I've been doing that ever since. Um, yeah. What else did you say I need to say?
Oh no, that's perfect. I was just asking how we can support you and how and all that jazz, but I got it right here. The best way to on the Instagram, that's E2 Retro. On the Instagram, that's E2 Retro. Instagram E number two RETRO. Like, comment, share, save, and follow. Some reason Instagram is not loading up on my MacBook, so I'm having to screenshot it. It's so funny. There it is. Go to the link tree as well, guys. That's how you blow it up right there. Go to the YouTube channel. We got everything right there. TikTok. And hey, is this your YouTube channel right here? Retro.
Yeah, that's just the one where my music videos are on, but I have an actual YouTube as well.
Yo, do I just type in retro?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you can. It's Retro E.
That's what I did.
Let me see. Yeah, see, I wouldn't even know. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to bring up my actual YouTube. Yeah, that's it right there. Go back up to that Spazzy song.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that should be it. Nope, that's not it either.
Man, you got a lot of
YouTubes. What's going on?
Retro E is everywhere right now.
Yeah, I know which one to click. It's all good. Like, it's okay because like OC Yop is not even on my regular YouTube.
All right.
Oh yes, wait, is that it? No, that's
Detroit Diamond.
Yeah, that's Detroit Diamond. That's not me. Go down. Right there, maybe? Clicked out? No, that's a topic too.
Yeah, that's the topic.
Know where YouTube is. I don't know. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't post on there. I just posted a couple vlogs the other day, but I don't know how to get to that. So
no worries. We're gonna still listen to which one should we listen to? To My Haters or OC Yop?
I just feel like we're OC Yop out, but if you want to if you want to, go ahead. I just feel like, oh, we are OC Yop on out. Then To My Haters is a newer song.
We're gonna go with the newer song.
Okay.
Sweet. We're gonna listen to it. We got an exclusive. We got an exclusive. Here it is. We about to jam it out at the end of the song. To My Haters, Retro E. This is the latest exclusive song. Just came out 2 months ago. Man. All right, let's get with the questions right now. Here we go. So from Midwest to California, we're doing the music. And what is the biggest lesson that you have learned so far?
Everybody can't go. Everybody cannot go.
Jeez.
And sometimes when you are not excelling or you're not progressing, it's because of who you got next to you. And everybody cannot go. Think about it like this. Everybody's story is already written out for them. And so if they have certain things that's going on in their story, you got certain things that are going on in your story, y'all try to stay together, but your stories divide at one point, how are y'all going to progress? Because everybody cannot go. So be willing to cut somebody off, to say, you know what, love this friendship or relationship or what it was, but I'm not progressing with you. So everybody cannot go, and be okay with it, be okay with it, because you're going to reach different levels. It's just like going to a new school. You leave your old friends and now you got to find new friends when you go to it's the same thing. That's why we're taught that in schools. Treat the new kid nice. That because we're all going to meet. We're all going to be new somewhere at some point. Everybody's going to be a new kid. So just be okay with it. You're going to meet new people, whatever.
Man, everybody's going to be a new kid, and everybody can't go. Be okay with it, and be willing to cut people off. And I like what you said, how we just got to be okay with it. That's
okay.
Yeah.
It's like I know a lot of people say, oh, that's easier said than done.
Word.
But if you take yourself outside of your mind and you sit in front of you, you'd understand like the terms be okay with it. It's just you talking to yourself like, you know what? I'm cool. I'm okay with it. Like I know I'm gonna meet new people. I know I'm gonna reach new heights. Like so, I'm okay with it right now. Like, okay, I'm okay with it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. And who's been your biggest, you know, encouragement in what you do with your music journey? Who's been your biggest encouragement?
I would have to say all of my family back home watching.
Wow.
They're they kind of been with me through every life change I've had, you know, from going off to college, from playing basketball,
Hmm.
you know, to whatever I had going on in life, they were always there because they knew like I would bring something back home. Like I was the first in my immediate family to actually get my degree, right? So I brought my degree back home. And, you know, that sparked a fire in a lot of my, you know, my siblings, my cousins and stuff like that. So now they're looking to me, you know, to bring something back home, which they're watching my progress and they're still treating it as if I'm bringing something home right now, like just the level I'm at. Like they're good with it where I'm at, even still, you know. So it's like I know that you know once someone come across me and discover me, like that will make my heart warm, knowing that I'll be bringing something back to my family too. So yeah.
That's what it is. Shout out to the family. Thank you for listening. Oh man, she's bringing this back from Colorado to LA to all the way back home. That's what it is right there. Thank you so much. You know, tell us about a little bit about being a basketball player.
Yeah, so I played basketball since I was like 6 or 7. Um, Realistically, I don't know how I got into it, but we'll just say I used to follow my brothers around all the time.
Yeah.
So probably there, probably just watching them, and I probably just picked up a basketball one day. But basketball has literally gotten me through majority of my life. Not even as like I'm saying, I'm not meaning like therapeutically, but I mean like I could depend on basketball to get me somewhere. And I'll give you an example. Um, I was in high school, and
Hmm.
my regular high school ended up getting shut down, so we had to go to our rival's high school. Like that's where they moved us all to
Wow.
high school. It was terrible for me. Um, just being on that basketball team and everything was just it wasn't a good experience. Just being in that school, it wasn't a good experience. And I was just praying and hoping I could get out of this school. Well, it came to summertime and I was ready to like I told my parents like I don't want to go back to that school. Please don't send me back to that school. And we didn't know how to get me out of that school because the only other school I could go to was outside of my district.
Mm.
Lo and behold, the basketball coach from the other high school
Hmm.
called my dad during the summertime. He said, you know, I seen your kiddo play. I really wanted to come play for me. So X led to, you know, Y to Z, and boom, I'm in another school that I loved, you know, outside of my district, but it placed me there. You see how basketball, like what I'm saying with basketball, I could always depend on it. And then right at the end of my senior year, I hadn't got recruited yet, you know, because everybody was just banking on me to get recruited. But I was like a 4.0 student. So I was getting acceptance letters to like Ivy League colleges and stuff, but I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to ball, you know, like I really wanted to like play basketball. And a lot
Yeah.
of them colleges, they didn't have basketball unless it was like a club sport. So I was just waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. Well, one of the coaches that I played for that really didn't like me ended up asking me to come play for them at the college they were teaching at. I mean, coaching at. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. Like I don't want to, you know, I don't want to play for you. Well, I didn't know that there was another coach sitting next to that coach, and they heard the way I was like really adamant about not playing for this coach because of what they did to me and how they treated me. To the point where he was like, you know what? I'm coach such and such from such college, and I want you to come down there for our open tryout, this, that, and third. So my passion for basketball has always opened doors for me, you know, and that's just kind of how I look at basketball. It'll always be my first love, and I
Oh,
got it too. So if you're trying to hoop, let me know because I still got it.
I
It's
was
got.
just gonna, yeah, no doubt. I was just gonna ask you if you still play.
I don't play like you know in leagues or on a team, but you know,
Mhm.
pick up at the gym,
Yeah.
shoot type
Yep.
thing. Yeah.
Yep. That's great. When you're out there in California and I played music, are you at the beach as well?
So I don't do a lot of sightseeing out here. I think the traffic has made me a homebody, and I hate that. My sister just asked me that. Like, why don't you go here? Why don't you do this? And why don't you do that? If I'm not doing an event at the beach, like how I shot, like I think 2 music videos so far at the beach, it was like a party or something I went to at a beach. If it's not an event or I'm doing something, I don't just like gradually just pick up my stuff and I'm gonna go to the beach. Nah, but yeah.
That yeah, the traffic's little epic there.
Yeah, it's I think the traffic has just made me just be like, you know what? It's not worth it. Never mind.
So does that mean does that include like open do you go to open mics?
Yeah, I do open mic. I haven't done any lately because I've been getting like booked for shows, like people
Yeah.
have,
Yep.
that type of thing. But open mics are my thing, you know. Like something dope for the people was my first not
Yep.
my first. Let me not lie. Creator Sessions was my first show. I don't know if you know what Creator Sessions is, but shout out to them. They put me on the map because when I came out here, I performed with them and I got a call from somebody else. And then that call led to somebody else. And then me doing that show led to somebody else. So they kind of like started my ripple effect out here. So shout out to Creator Sessions.
Creator sessions, Instagram, I'll Instagram them, might find something.
Yeah, it's Creator Sessions. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, I gotta reach out to them. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we got some good questions coming up here, and these questions are serious because they come from this one comes from Fritz. Fritz from Colorado. Thanks, Fritz, for listening. He wants to know, let me see. He wants to know what's your favorite and least favorite part about being a rap artist?
My favorite part, I'll just start with my favorite because I do have a really big list. But my favorite part about being a rap artist is the creativity that I hold. You know, just because I know when I open my mouth and I talk to you guys here, you would never guess what type of music I do.
Mm.
Right? You know, my personality, it don't match what type of show I put on. So that, I think that's my favorite part, just like shocking people, you know, just because the creativity I have. My least favorite is being judged by my appearance off bat. I don't get I don't get told yes a lot
Mhm.
about like, anything, just having people review my music or just hear me out or just tap in with me just because of my appearance. And that it really bothers me because I'm like, you guys look over my talent. Don't even want to listen to me just because of, what you might see on the outside. That is my least favorite about being a rap artist because if I was a singer, it would be a lot different. It's like it would be a lot different, but because I look like this, people just automatically expect me to sound away. And so they don't even want to tap in. But if I was a singer, I would be able to more so. There's another lane for singers, right? If you can sing, you can sing. And so your publicity or whatever you got going on is going to automatically get out there. People love singers. But if you rap, it's so many rappers, too many rappers. Everybody's saying shit, everybody doing shit. Nobody's trying to hear another rap. You hear what I'm saying? So that, I guess that's my least.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. And man, singing is not easy. I take vocal lessons and I do vocal lessons and man, I still, I'm not the best, but I still try and yeah, I ain't quitting, that's for sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, singing, I'm not gonna lie, singing is hard. And there's people that can just do it so easily.
That's a different lane over there, man. That's a different came out with auto tune because people knew they knew a song in their head, but they couldn't sing. Right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
song in my head, but I cannot sing. So let me turn on this auto tune and boom, it sounds great. That's why it's creative because songwriters really want to, sing, but can't. Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Hey, do you got your own recording studio?
How?
Do you have your own recording studio?
No, I don't have a recording studio. I had one, but I kind of took it down because I thought I was about to get all the equipment, and then I just never put it back up. So no.
Word, word. Yeah, I got one here. I gotta set it up, and then I gotta set it all up and learn how to do it. But yeah, and I like what you said regarding, what you like about it, and we just got to keep on pushing, keep our heads up, and just keep sending emails and bookings, and we'll get the ones we need. Yeah, God will put us in the right
Yeah.
place. Yeah, God will put us in the right place. I believe in that so much. So yeah.
Yeah, I believe in divine time. So whenever it happens, it was supposed to happen. If it didn't happen, it wasn't supposed to happen. That's kind of how I view it.
Yeah, straight up. And you gotta keep, we gotta, and then you know what? For me, I keep my head up, and then I take like I call like 9 people, and I'll get no answers. I'll get nothing, right? And then I'll take a day off because I'm just like, all right, I didn't get nothing. And then I'll call the next couple of days, and then I'll do the same thing, nothing. And then I'll call the next day, third day of the week. I'll make calls, and then boom! After like the 50th freaking call, after the 30th call, baby, I'm like, yeah, I finally got me a booking straight up, and that's what happens all the time. I just keep going. The more I get, the more I don't get an answer, I keep on going.
Mm-hmm. Always.
It's addicting. It's really addicting.
Yeah,
Especially,
I love performing. I love performing more than actually making the song. Like,
yeah. Yeah, that's what it's all about. We got more questions here. This next one comes from Dream. Dream from Colorado. Thank you so much. We got people from Colorado tuning in today. Man, it's popping. Oh, let me figure out. Oh, he wants to know what qualities do you think make a great musician?
I think the first quality that will shape you as a musician.
Or rap,
Hello.
yeah, rap artist or rap artist. Yes, I think he just means rap artist, but musician. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I think the first thing that you need to that will help you is a personality. You know,
Mm.
if you are about to become an artist in any type of shape, form, or fashion, and you are basing you and your craft off of something you see, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna make it. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be very hard for you to actually get your foot in the door. The industry don't want too many of so and so, even though they do have too many so and so. You know, it's a lot of replicas in the industry. But think about when those people actually first started off, they was nothing like those people in the industry. It was like years when they started to act alike and look alike and be alike. But if you are your very own self, that is the most different you can ever be. Don't try to say like, oh, I want to get into this or I want to be like this and try to be different. That's not going to help you. Like you have to use your own personality. Everybody has a personality. Use that to your advantage. I think that is like the number one quality that will help you. Just use your personality to your advantage.
Use your own personality to your advantage, and that's deep right there because you're out there in the scene, so so this brings me to the next question, which is this: what is the biggest accomplishment you're proud of in your music journey out there in LA?
Um, just ending up on iHeartRadio, Dash Radio, all the interviews that I've been getting asked to do. I think that's just all a collective thing. Just that recognition and that publicity that I've been getting. That's my biggest accomplishment out here. So yeah.
That's great. And someone that's listening, when you get those interviews in radio, is that something you're just emailing people or they're just reaching out to you? Are you DMing them on Instagram? How's that going on?
Nope. So the way I ended up on iHeartRadio was I won a competition.
Oh,
Uh,
well,
yeah, they had a performing competition and I ended up winning. And so I ended up getting the interview with them and then like a slot at another show or something like that. And then Dash Radio, the guy from iHeart was like, "You're so great. I need you to do an interview over at Dash." So I went over to Dash and did another interview. I did 2 interviews with Dash. So that's usually how it happens. And then for like the articles and the magazines and stuff, they reach out to me. They email me. I have my email pinned in my Instagram, and so
yeah.
they reach out. And uh, some people, um, some people refer me to magazines, and they reach out and say, "Hey, you were referred by such and such, and we'd love to know your story." You know, that type of thing.
Great, great, great. Okay, we got 3 minutes left and just got two more questions. 3 minutes left, too many questions left. But we gotta do what we can. We're gonna close out on the song. Hey, what are you focusing on for 2024?
Um, 2024, I want to walk in a door I never seen myself walking
Oh
in.
my gosh.
So wherever that is, prayerfully it's positive. I'm praying that it's super positive. But yeah, that's my biggest thing. It's like I don't want to look so hard. I want it to come to me, and it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. I know where I'm like everything's happening so fast. That's that moment. I want that feeling. I want that feeling, and I think I'm gonna get it this year. I just stars got to align, and we got to be on the same type of page. But yeah, I think it's gonna happen. Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful. I like that. Walk in a door that you've never seen before. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, next question here. You're lucky I don't go more deep into that. How do you build? I got a question here from, let me see here, question here from Trent. Trent from Florida, thank you so much. How do you build a community slash fan base?
you, I thought you were gonna ask me what was my biggest obstacle, and I was gonna tell you that is my biggest obstacle. So when everybody figure it out, everybody come to me, give me the answer because that's literally what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
So this is my issue I'm struggling with. A lot of my fans or supporters are other artists. And
Yeah,
so when it comes down to shows and showing out and buying tickets and stuff, like they got their own stuff going on. Right? It ain't like people are showing up. So I've been using multiple social media apps, just going live, trying to go live and gain fans off of like just being live and talking to people. I've been uh, trying to be more social when I go out to gatherings and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah,
Tell people I do music.
yeah,
I'm super like put back when I'm not on the stage. I swear I'm like nobody understands it, but my anxiety is super bad. So, but I'm trying this year because I'm
yep,
like, it's go time. Break
yep,
out of that. No.
yep. We're
So,
on, we are our number one we're our own number one promoter, cheerleader, and all that jazz, right now.
mhm. So that's when y'all find out the golden answer on how to create that, y'all let me know. But these things I'm trying to do is kind of new to me, but I am trying because most of my fans and supporters are definitely other artists or
Yeah.
DJs.
Yeah, and they got their own thing going on too. So it's like, man, I got this, and then I'm gonna gotta support my other artists, and then the other artist, and then another art. Yeah, I get it. No, people are asking me left and right to come to their shows. I'm like, yo, but
I got all of this stuff going on already. Yeah.
yeah, I got the podcast booked. I got my music booked. Yeah, it's been crazy. So grateful for God for this year, 2024. I wish you tons of success, Retro. Wish you tons and tons of success. And we're gonna close it out with your song. One last question here. If you hear music, don't worry about it. That's your song closing out. But the last question is: if someone's going through a tough time, listening right now, someone going through a tough time, what advice do you have for them?
Um, you are many years older than the worst part of you. You are so much more advanced than the worst parts of you. You have already overcome the worst of you. The old you, the things that existed before this you. So if you could overcome all of that, you got to keep going. You got to go see what else is out there. How much greater you can be.
That's what it is right there. Retro.
We love you. 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 So
There it is. Retro E, thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you, thank you. This has been super amazing. Everybody, right now, we're listening to my haters, Retro E. I want everybody to hear it right now. You can follow Retro E as well on the Instagram, E2 Retro. That's E number two RETRO. Blow it up on the Instagram, like, comment, share, say, follow. There's the social medias. We got the social medias as well. Retro, I'll let you know when this drops. It'll be in a couple weeks, but everybody blow it up right now. Linktree, go subscribe to my haters. Retro, here we go.
peace out.
care, couldn't care less. I bid you adieu and I wish you the best. You know it's getting the same story, they ain't stopping me. Fuck is they talking about, man? Back until the day. Let nobody lie on my name, man.
Let nobody lie on your name. No, we won't let that happen.